100 years of scouting in the Driftless region, and the Gateway Area Council has a special centennial celebration planned. Joining us to talk a little bit more about that this morning, we have Joe Carlson joining us. Joe, 100 years, can you believe it?
Yeah, good morning, Mike. We're really excited to be, looking back on all the accomplishments that scouting has had in our region over the last century. A lot of memories for kids, memories for families, but most importantly, a lot of community service that's occurred as well. And also excited to be looking forward and bringing a great celebration to the area May 6th and May 7th.
And definitely a lot of growth, of course. And now it's time to celebrate that growth along with this big weekend that you guys have planned. So why don't you kind of start us off on how things will go Friday, that first week in May?
Yeah, so Friday, May 6th, we're excited to be hosting our Centennial Gala down at the Lacrosse Center, newly renovated, and that's an event that's open not only to scouting friends and scouting members, but also to individuals from the public. So there's an opportunity to get a ticket for that still if somebody wants to. They can find information on that online, but we're really excited to have a couple of special guests joining us that evening. So we're excited to welcome retired astronaut Mark Lee, who's actually a native of Viroqua, and he's also an Eagle Scout. And Mark's going to be receiving the Distinguished Eagle Scout Award here locally, which only a very small number of people have ever gotten. He'll be only the third person ever here in our region to receive that award, but that's a pretty big deal. Other people of note that have received that over the years include other astronauts, but also like movie director Steven Spielberg and things like that also. Also on May 6th, we're really pleased to welcome back Topper Hagerman. So Topper is a native of La Crosse, and if you recognize that last name, for many, many, many years, his father was the camp director out at Camp Decorah through the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and he actually was Festmaster at one point. So Topper's excited to be here. There, we'll have a variety of other things going on that night to celebrate scouting, great food, and all sorts of things as well. So that's on May 6th.
And that's the perfect way to really engage folks, especially when you have some of these amazing people who have made such a difference in our world and in our culture. But you were talking about May 7th, which I know was you were excited for. I could see it light up in your eyes. So why don't you tell us about that?
So the next day, May 7th, and this is something that anybody out there that's got kids or grandkids at home, this certainly is something to put on your calendar. We're doing our Centennial Scouting Celebration up at Camp Decorah, so located just north of Holben, kind of on the south side of the Black River there. And we've got a full day of activities happening at camp, but this is not just for scouts. Mm-hmm. This is for anybody out there that's got children that are really ages 4 and up. We'll have activities going on for Cub Scout age kids, elementary age youth, and then also middle school, high schoolers. We've got things like GPS navigation, compass course, so kind of new school and old school at the same time, outdoor cooking, fire building. We've got some interesting guest displays that are coming in, a raptor show, the Wiscor Crittermobile. We'll have a scouting museum open, all sorts of giveaways and takeaways. We've got a bunch of food trucks and food stations. So really a lot of exciting stuff happening on May 7th also for anybody out there. So I hope to see a lot of kids coming out to check out scouting and have some fun in the outdoors.
And you can find all that information over on the Gateway Area Council's website. They will have all of that posted there, and we really appreciate you taking a little time to stop in and talk about 100 years, Joe.
Yeah, excited to be here and excited to see a lot of people come out on May 6th and May 7th.